Hey friends, Pastor Curtis from Christ Community Church here, and I wanted to talk with you really briefly about what we are going to be doing as a church this Holy Week. Now, Holy Week is a time that Christians have set aside historically and all across the world to commemorate and contemplate the Passion Week of our Lord Jesus. And while we cannot wait until we're able to gather together again for worship and fellowship, we also don't want to miss this opportunity as we observe Holy Week to be transformed by the message of the cross and the anticipation of our Lord's resurrection. And so Christ Community is going to observe Holy Week in three important ways. First, for the last few weeks, each weekday morning, I've been leading morning prayer on Facebook Live and YouTube. And I've now updated the prayer guide for that morning prayer to reflect an emphasis on Holy Week. Second, this Friday, April 10th, we are encouraging you to join with us and several other Bible-believing denominations and organizations to set aside Friday as a day of fasting and prayer. Now, if you've never fasted before, that may sound daunting, but you don't have to go from zero to fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. The idea is just to fast from something which would be sacrificial, but not harmful. Some of you will want to fast from food, maybe all day. Some of you might want to fast just a meal. Some of you might fast from music or some other pastime. The idea is to say no to something that we normally depend on in order to stir up our dependence on God. Now, while we're fasting, we're also going to be praying to God that He would move in our world in the midst of this epidemic to bring healing and hope, and most of all, an openness to the gospel, so that people can find the hope that we have through the cross and resurrection of Jesus. In the video description, you'll find a link to a guide to prayer and fasting, which includes some more information about why fasting is important, as well as a list of prayers we're asking you to join us in throughout the day. Finally, on that same Friday evening, we're going to stream a Good Friday service via all of our streaming platforms. We'll read through the story of Jesus' betrayal, trial, and crucifixion, interspersed with some songs that help us to respond to the gospel. And we'll have a brief reflection on the meaning of the cross. You'll find more information on all of the stuff we talked about in this video in the video description. Don't forget to like and share, and let us know if you have any questions in the comments. Let's use this Holy Week to press deeper into the beautiful redemption we have in Jesus Christ through faith in Him.